wrapping up this 3-game series and a chance for a 3-game last 3 games. What a jolt he has given the Giants since coming back.
Former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma.
And our John Gray fastball. Estella's got those numbers on the rise, so we'll keep our eyes out for that. Estella on the ground to short. And Story back in there today at shortstop. Brendan Rodgers, C.J. Cron.
We'll tell you, they don't enjoy pitching much in Coors Field. Up.
Another fastball. Got the call on the outside. Belt didn't think so.
That one. Pejorative?
Yeah. Yeah, look it up. In love with the bunt the last week. That's inside ball.
At least show that they're willing to bunt. Maybe to switch the deep.
Against Gray. Way in.
Gray yank a couple fastballs already early in this game. Even a 1-0 count here in the third bat.
Crawford strikes out swinging. Perfect slip to the mound when we come back. McMahon, Diaz, Hampson, and John Gray, the pitcher, batting. Not
really good outing against the Dodgers.
Very encouraging. Backer, DeSclafani, who hitter. Just overpowered Colorado with the slider. That's a slider, and he struck out Rodgers' swing.
Field Bryant, Crawford, La Stella, and Belt.
Blackman, I mean, the overall numbers don't look like. Now gives him the sign he wants. 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strikes to nothing with Bryant coming up all year, where the Giants did not use a 2-2. Got the call right on the inside plate umpire Nick Marley. He is a pitcher friendly umpire.
Again, we saw one off the plate.
Got him with the high fastball. So Yastrzemski.
Quick pick presented by Coors Light. Access exclusive air zone before you get into a game. You know the borderline pitches.
Call. Slashes that one into left field.
Or the other approach is display.
And now the 8th game size lead. Got him with that slider. He never threw him anything. Or he's going to lead off in the bottom of the 2nd.
Yeah, they don't come around as good as he was very often. Had a great run here.
Right field. Yastrzemski is there. And that Coors
club this year.
Bright sunshine up above. They are building from within. The Giants have built up a farm system, and yet at the same time, and grounds one into the defense. Tough play back in. Last couple of years of figuring out ways to. Long way to go for Yastrzemski. Into foul ground. Makes that catch. Yastrzemski showed it off. Okay, there are the numbers. So was I overstating? Got the call there. Strike 3. Tommy La Stella takes a strike.
Time through.
On the ground again. This time to Cron. Out for the 2nd time with 2 down and the bases. Into center field. Base hit.
Always here. A broken bat single.
Been around. It kind of hung on with some first inning. Rodgers from 2nd. 4 out number 3. Nothing game. Pulled into left field, base hit there, and Hampson turned on it.
See a breaking ball here, and Hampson a little bit backup and still was able to beat it out. And they ended up getting a couple runs.
Strike 3 at the knees. Apio for 1. Hit a comebacker.
Nobody hitting runs anymore.
We almost never see it. And it's instead of a hit and run.
You see that a lot. The throw that is up the first base side. Couple balls. Your focus goes on.
Into center field. That's a base hit. Still
tough play, but
this 3rd inning, that caught stealing a big play. And Blackman on a 2-strike count hits one right on the TV side. No score.
Is an amazing scene there. And remember the guys who are class. It's not just been delayed by it's been delayed in the division series game over in Oakland. 3rd option, caught the ball and made a backhanded flip. And that saved a 1-0 Yankees.
19 years old, signed by the Expos for 15.
Up with hockey. It's in your blood. Oh, look out.
That get him?
With the advent of replay. And if the umpire.
You don't make any sense of it, but it's the way it is.
Fairly deep, but it looks playable and is. Tapia up. Still nothing.
Yeah, John, one of those days where you expect to see a lot of runs on.
None of them has ever gotten past first. Belt over and Belt. Whoa! Arenado era. 2-2. Fastball struck him out swinging. So he is 1 for 1. A 2-out. 3-2 the count. Pretty deep, but Yaz is there. Casale, DeSclafani, then in their press notes, they don't say why.
Really good start. Caught what, 5-6 shutouts in a row.
Struck him out looking. Gray facing the Giants. Pitched at Oracle Park in mid-August against the Giants. And DeSclafani.
More important, they wanted to see if he was healthy, and he was.
Strike zone. Right to the second baseman. Rogers, nothing after 4.5.
06 to 57.5 and 12 times in New York.
2 triples and a double. And that will be an extra base hit. We can't see the up.
Not great tag by Crawford.
Is in play. And
out with the runner on second. He may go to third, but then you
struck him out looking after 2. Gray has 4 hits in 40 at bat inning. Past the dive of Bryant. He knocks in the run, the first run of the game.
Well, that one hurts, and the infield in.
Now though, Gray will go to second and stop as Yastrzemski.
Yes, Steve Reeder, he threw from sidearm. Yeah.
Base hit to right field. Tears around third, but he's holding, and then Bell throws behind him. Who will come in when it's time for a change? Think speedy oil. We've got a tight spot here. The bases are loaded. A run is in. Much depth for the veteran. Double play ball. LaStella, Crawford. Still runs pretty well, and that was tough to handle for LaStella. Field and dropped by Wade. Hit the heel. They just say, oh, the heck with it. They send him to first base with the automatic walk. Batter to come up in the inning. McMahon, DeSclafani struck him out. Fastball powered by him with Belt, Wade, and Crawford coming up. 2 hits to the Giants. Duggar's
swinging the bat, change things.
And Belt is a base runner. Down well below the knees, and he great pitch by John Gray. He didn't group. Right through the wide open hole. Third base on the overshift.
Gray was staying away from him the whole at bat.
Leading RBI man. First time. Way back there. Still going. Goodbye. And this game is tied. Brandon Crawford goes the other way to second baseman.
Well, I mentioned last.
Again through a wide open hole. They were over.
7th time. First time we've seen him in this series. He's 3.
Yazoo had a homer and an RBI. Larry Walker. And that's all for Yaz. A foul tip. The old public address announcer
has been pretty good at putting the ball in play. We'll see.
He's not running. And he does strike.
And 2 strike count. You got to protect here. That's a tough pitch to lay.
Struck out twice in this one. It was the season where he was still recovering from that bloop, falling and in there. Base hit. 2 outs. Goes to third.
Or another slider by Kinley. Backs up a little bit on.
They try to mitigate against on the bag with him. Struck him out. 98 miles. His 20th home run.
3 by way of the home run.
So
at a 51%, and that number will go up after today.
Beautiful day here in San Francisco. Temperatures in the 70s. Hamstring issue also. There and gone. That high slider, as you've talked about during this series, on the count to Hampson, who's had a single, and now he bunts it. Belt, and for the pitcher will be Belt. And so maybe I'll put that on my Instagram catch. 3-2 the count, and he walks him. No challenge from the Giants on that one. Brendan Rodgers with an 0-2 count. Struck him out the afternoon.
On when it's time for a change, think speedy oil.
Caleb Berger type fastballs. He likes to throw high.
Rounded out all 3 times. Estrada on the ground to short. Trevor Story. Black knows this is the part of the lineup where the Giants 3-2 is called strike three. Belt did not, which I'm not. On the ground very softly. Gilbreth will make the 4-3 lead.
Time 3.99 ERA, 47 to third innings. You know Tony Watson will do when he comes in the game, and that's throws. It would have been one run, and then Wade's.
That's strike three called. Fastball.
Box, they are strikes, and Mark
hit a ball not that hard, but it got through. Went back, which at Coors Field it's always a good idea. To CJ Crone with right field. Yastrzemski all the way back. Fun game when we come back. Runs on one swing of the bat. Brandon Crawford stands in. Very high ball for Dassine, but 36 appearances, a 3.91er. Fact that he is tough against lefty. Ford at first, nobody out. Got him. Foul tip on the slider. Strike three. 0 for 2. Last night looked like a minute or so. 4-3 Rockies. 3-2, and that's ball four. Outside Crawford.
Hot in this series. Been doing
3-2 is called strike three. He got him.
Part of the plate, and as a hitter you give up on it.
Pressure on the Rockies here in the 8th inning. There they go. It's on the ground to short. Story on deck. This year he's been outstanding. Have a pinch hitter, and then the top. The ground to third.
That always happens, doesn't it?
Spot from coming up again, but maybe also liner out into right center. He has headed for second. The throw. This game are going to haunt the Giants if they don't come back in a tight ball game. Shallow center. Duggar plenty of time.
Oh, he's nasty too.
Colton Welker. Runner at second, 2 down, 8th inning. Oh, Duggar still going back, and Duggar chance for the Giants coming up. Chances, a 3.93 ERA. We've seen him over the years.
Well, that's why he sees him well.
Always has. That's ball four. Posey is aboard to start the ninth. Available on the bench now. Count 1-2. That's the reach of McMahon in the left field. 2 on, nobody out. And you're right, Estrada's faster than Dubon. Estevez rounds one. Diving Rogers gets up. The outfield almost surely would put the Giants ahead. 1-2. He's hit right center field. Lamont Wade's done it again. Dubon and Estrada, they both scored. Giants have gone ahead. They can get greedy here. 1-run lead behind, and then whap, it was tied. Crawford strikes out swinging. In the ducks off of Diaz's hand, that will advance. Pitches. Brewers softballed him the whole series. Got him with the fastball.
He lost the lead a little bit ago.
5-4 Giants, 9th inning. Now back on the ball, Hampson, and he's not going to get it in.
Yeah, coming off the bench as well. First at
Duggar strikes out swinging on the hard slider. So that's bad action since then. The Giants come from behind, and then that's been a strike all game long. Every 3-2 on the ground. Estrada throw
out in this inning. You don't want to walk him. Strike zone.
Out there, Lamont Wade, sunglasses. Charlie Blackmon trying to keep ball left. Coming in, Duggar. He wants it. Well, as the Rockies have played at home all year, the first team to sweep.